On the first day of Christmas, Tricky gave to me a fake letter from the Queen. On the second day of Christmas, Tricky gave to me 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the third day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the fourth day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the fifth day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the sixth day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 6 grannies giving 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the seventh day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 7 scammers scamming, 6 grannies giving 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the 8th day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 8 bonds of blocking, 7 scams scamming, 6 grannies giving 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the 9th day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 9 workers lurking, 8 mods of blocking, 7 scammers scamming, 6 grannies giving 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the 10th day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 10 empty bottles, 9 workers lurking, 8 mods of blocking, 7 scammers scamming, 6 grannies giving 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the 11th day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 11 pamphlet podcasts, 10 empty bottles, 9 lurkers lurking, 8 mods of blocking, 7 scammers scamming, 6 grannies giving 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen. On the 12th day of Trickmas, Tricky gave to me 12 Trevor's strolling, 11 pamphlets podcasts, 10 empty bottles, 9 workers lurking, 8 mods of blocking, 7 scammers scamming, 6 grannies giving 5 fake charities, 4 fake medals, 3 investigations, 2 scam vans and a fake letter from the Queen.
Are there times when
You guys, what is up? We're going to do one more song. And then we're going to get into it because no one is going to be off the hook. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? I hope so. It is December 21st, 2025. We're coming up to the countdown of Christmas, boys and girls, and everyone's getting Christmas presents this year from me. That's for sure. For putting my little life and a lot of other people's lives through hell for the past 4 years. Now, we're going to have one more song, and then we're going to get into it, boys and girls. By the way, it's 11:04 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States of America. And holy hell. First, we're going to go play another song because
you would love to have another address or phone.
Let me get this off, and then... because I, boys and girls, have member berries today. Member. Do you guys remember? We're going to remember. Where is Penny? Penny, I got all the member berries today. I sure do. All of you. Jody, Rhea, all of you. Where the hell are you? Don, I would love to hear from you. My email is open to you at any time. If you want to share your story, I'd love to hear from you. One more song, and then we're going to get into the dirt. I hope everybody had a great time the other day or last night. What night was it? Friday? I hope everybody had fun. I did. I sure fucking did. I'm sorry that I drank alcohol and did that, but I had a good time. I controlled myself. I did not drink all night. I went home, went to sleep. It was amazing. Give me 1 second, you guys. Please smash the like Please subscribe if you would like. Everyone who is new, hello. Also, Jimmy says a big thank you to everybody. He commented on the video. If some people can't see it, it was restricted because they caught every single song, every single one. So it's fine. It doesn't affect my channel. I just can't monetize it, which I already knew, so I never tried. Okay, so that's good. But for everyone who can still see it, check it out. We had a blast. I saw a lot of old friends. It was amazing. Let me get into this video as soon as I can find it. It's going to pump everybody up today. It's going to make everybody excited to go. Everybody's pants should be shitting themselves. You guys all get on your diapers. Get on your diapers. Also, we're going to get into Braun. Brawny. Oh, Braun, darling. Hold on, I'm still looking for this video. I have a lot. And I'm in the wrong spot. Yep, that's for sure. You guys, I can't do anything with my fingers. So please bear with me. But I'm telling you, once we get here, it'll be worth it. It's going to be worth it. All right. Come on. Stop messing with me. Something's messing with me. So please don't. Oh my gosh. I was not prepared. Just everybody hang out. Please smash the like. Please get everybody a chance to hop on. Okay. Are you ready? Hold on. People are reshitting themselves and I don't give a shit. Hello, William Brooklyn. How you been? William Brooklyn, make sure you're sub and smash the like. All right. We're ready. We are getting ready. You guys, I was hungover yesterday. Not bad, though. I was super surprised. I was so surprised. My fingers are definitely on the short bus today, and they will be for a little bit. I hope you guys all like my friends. Okay. Yeah, my fingers are definitely on the short bus. And they're cold, too. And I can't, warm them up. So my fingers aren't hot. Aren't warm. Okay. Are you ready? We're ready. Come on, boys and girls. Get ready.
She's got her fingers on the keys, deleting every word that she sees. Since a queen living in disguise, stealing voices from the people's eyes. She hides behind the screen all day, making sure your truth fades away. Crushing dreams with every tap click. Her rules absolute and it's so sick. Jody won't let us speak. Freedom we seek, but she's so sleek. Jody ruling the net. Our voices echo, but she's no threat. Jody won't let us speak. Freedom we seek, but she's so sleek. Jody ruling the net. Our voices echo, but she's no threat. She thinks she owns the digital space, silencing the world without a trace. We whisper words in secret nights to fight back with all our might. But freedom's a fire that won't die out. We'll rise up high and scream and shout. Jody can't hide from our loud song. Our will unbroken, our spirit strong. Jody won't let us speak. Freedom we seek, but she's so sleek. Jody ruling the net. Our voices echo, but she's no threat. Freedom's a fire won't die out. We'll rise up high and scream and shout. Jody can't hide from our loud song. Our will unbroken, our spirit strong. Jody, won't let us speak. Freedom we seek, but she's so sweet. Jody, ruling the net. Our voices echo, but she's no threat.
Are you ready? Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? I want answers. I want answers, and I want answers today. Braun is going to divulge, we think. But here's the thing. I'd love to hear from Braun because, well, not really. Not really. I'm going to tell you why. So we've gotten down to the nitty-gritty. We know now that, are you ready? We do know now that Atalanta and company are Trevor, allegedly, and Fiona. Now, I want to talk to Jody. I want to talk to everyone. How many of you guys knew this? How many of you knew this? Debs, don't hide. All of you. All of you. You are not victims. Braun, you have done some shit. You all have done some crazy illegal shit. You have ruined people's lives for the past 4 years, possibly more, 3 years. And you're all trying to get off that ship now after all of you knew what was going on and helped. And I want answers now from everyone. Jody went first. She's still around. All a setup. Braun, you are not a victim. Also, no one got a talking to from the police because there was no reason for that person to get a talking to. Debs, the Scottish treasurer, you're in big effing trouble. All of you. And I don't care. Oh, well, they did this to me now. You know what, Braun? Let me tell you what. I've thought about this overnight. I pondered it for a while. All of you in that video that I just played, member berries. Thank God I made that. All of those people I want answers fucking from. Where is Hutch? Where is Hutchie boy? Do you remember? Remember? Rhea, Hutch, who are all in my, Sue Smith, all of you, the super mods. Where'd you go? This is what I want to do. I want to watch Braun's video. I want to watch Braun's video and discuss it. But I'm not sure if this is a setup or not, because Braun gives me a hell of a hard time when I fucking put her shit in anything. Now, Braun, if you want to come out and be the whistleblower, I don't want, because what Braun did today, did you guys watch? I shared it. If anybody peeped it. What Braun did today was she spoke in code for 4 hours. I don't want to hear about the fucking psychological shit you're talking about. I want English. I want plain English, layman's terms. What the hell is going on? I don't want any, I can't speak on that. I don't want the dramatics. I don't want any, we're going to just try it. We're going to try it because if she fights me, I will fight you back, Braun. You're not out of the clear yet. Jody, neither are you either. All of you. See, Smith, it's coming back to haunt you all. Thanks to Melty of Christmas Past with her holiday member berries, boys and girls. Absolutely. She better have. I know she does. And when I'm going to have a talk, because she really damaged a lot of people. She really did. They all did. For these two people, Fiona and Trevor. And I feel like Braun's continuing to blame other people, but not Trevor. Trevor and Fiona did this. And you all went along with it for years with smiles on your faces, laughing, thinking everyone's getting arrested, the MI 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have it all. We have it all. I have a time machine. Melty's Megxit time machine. Remember, my Hell Games channel. Hello, Braun. We love you that you're here. I love that you're here. Braun, is it okay if I can show your video? Please. Braun. You got to tell me. You got to tell us. Can you just, I don't want to have you up, but I'm going to talk about it. Can I? Yes. Let's get into Denise for 2 seconds, and then we're going to watch Braun's video. Thank you, doggy. Okay. Denise, you, ma'am, have got to be the dumbest. The dumbest. Denise, you must be doing this to yourself. She knows that she has to know they're obviously buying her shit. There is no way in hell, ma'am, that you have that many views. You have other people's content, and there is no way in hell you just got 5,000 subscribers in 3 days. It does not happen to the best of creators. The creators that spend their own money, their own time, they do actual content. No way in hell, Denise. And if you think that this is real, you're demented. There is no way in hell, Denise. You got to get that out of your mind, girl. You're celebrating and we're laughing at you. It does not happen to the biggest channels. People have to work, girl. And you will find out because you are fucking around. Denise is going along with bots. She was on 400 subs per month, and then all of a sudden, overnight. You guys, please give Braun respect in the comment section. I just want to ask you guys to please, while she's here, she's giving us a chance. I'm bitching at her a little bit, but please give her the respect in the comment section, guys. The band? I love the band. She comes from a land down under, where women glow and men blunder. All right, Braun, you ready? Braun, I want all the answers because you got them. In layman's terms, please. I know. It's going to be hard. It will be hard. But Alex, please respect Braun while she's in the chat. I have to give her that. She's going to let me do this. She's not going to give me a hard time because Braun's been giving me a hard time forever. My heart goes out to you too, Braun, but you cannot be this. Okay. Let me do this. Braun, you're in a cult. And that is why we call it Trevor cult, because it's a cult. You are all in a cult. And what happened to Braun was she's woken up. Oh, no. No, Alex, I didn't say you did. Oh, shit, Alex, babe, I didn't say you did, babe. I didn't say you did. I'm sorry I just called you babe. She's like, don't call me babe. Alex, I know. You don't need to, and let Alex stay, whatever he says. All right, let's get into it. What did I just say? Sorry, Alex. God, you just fucking distracted me. It's okay. I don't want to have any problems with you, Alex. All right, let's do it. I want to know how many people knew about this shit. Braun, put in the comments section, who the hell is Atalanta? Is it a stolen identity, and who is Ren? Because we're getting to that still. Don't worry. The time has come. It's so good. It's all good, Alex. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. Don't worry. I will never kick you out. Even when you say you want to make love to my nose, I never kick you out. Okay. Let's get to Braun. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play. I'm hungry. I'm just going to play this one. Also, Braun, is that letter that you posted new? All right. We know it's not KFAB. It's called a cult. It's a cult. You're in a cult. You're a Scientologist at this point, Braun. I'm so sorry. Please ignore my tone. I'm just all riled up. I'm just riled up, you guys. I'm trying to get back in the groove. I'm a little tired. Put in the comments if you enjoyed the show the other night. Okay. Let's get you. Guess what? We're working on sound effects. We are working on sound effects. Yes. Yeah, we are. We're gonna have Bring the Muslims. We're gonna have all the good ones. It's gonna be amazing. We're getting professional up in here, boys and girls. All right, let's go. What did I just do? Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Calling out the final con. This is Megxit Madness. I'm glad you changed the spelling. That was amazing of you. Lots of good comments here. Braun, you may be able to save the day. We'll see. All right, ready.
Cool dynamics of KFAB. Cool dynamics of KFAB. I'm here to tell you what really happens behind the scenes.
KFAB
and to take
accountability
for my part.
All right, can Braun, I'm gonna ask you for a favor. Can somebody or Braun, can you put the definition of KFAB in the comment section if you want to like go find it and like copy paste? We want the full truth. We want it. I don't care, because people are covering their asses right now, and that's why we can't get into the story, because people are being protected. We can't get to the real story because all the people in my video, okay, from the 12 days of Trickmas are still being protected by people, and we can't. Everybody's gonna have to take accountability. You guys got yourselves in this predicament, and I want all the answers, transparent, all people involved, and I want to know what happened. I want to know the story. How the hell did this shit happen? All right, let's go.
As well as to show you how easily well-intentioned people can be drawn into something that's quite harmful when trust is exploited. This is not about revenge. It's all about transparency, and the truth. Over the past 2 years, I have publicly defended Fiona and Trevor. I did so believing I was standing up against coordinated harassment and genuine wrongdoing.
Mm-hmm.
My original focus was to help expose what I was told was a group known as Team Atalanta. It's important to be clear from the outset. I never had direct contact with Trevor. All communication went through his senior moderator, Deborah.
Really? Wow. You never even talked to him? Who the hell do you think you are? He thinks he's some kind of... he's cosplaying a general right now, you guys. He's cosplaying what he always wanted to become, but was a... we'll get into that. What he could not ever be.
With Fiona, however, I believed we had a genuine friendship. We spoke about deeply personal matters.
Of course
and I
you
trusted
did.
That connection.
That's what she does, Braun. She will get to you. She earns your trust. She learns everything about you. And that's how she does it.
Was real. During this time, I was part of a group that included the Duchess of North Sussex, CC, Lee Curiacell, Deborah Scottless, and later, our recollections may vary, joined us. Together, we believed we were exposing coordinated targeting by Team Atalanta, specifically somebody known as Atalanta of Arcadia, who we were told had been targeting Trevor for over 7 years and Fiona for 3.
All right, I'm gonna pause right here. So Bronze put up the hold on, you guys. Oh my god. Bronze put up the definition. KFAB is when people know when something is fake and you pretend it is real. It is used in WWE and everyone has a role and a part to play. Right. It's kind of like Jerry Springer, too. for for people who don't watch wrestling. But yeah, actually, it's wrestling. But Braun, I'm gonna have to fight back. Braun, you said that we were doing that, though. Braun. You said that we were doing that. But it was you guys doing that the whole time. I'm so glad you know this now. Please ignore my tone. I'm just like, this has been a long time coming, you guys. This has been a very long time coming. Put a 1 in the comments if everybody realizes the magnitude of this. For everyone that's new or is just coming in, this is a huge fucking deal. Put a 1 in the comments if you think it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. It's getting down to the bottom of a lot of shit. A lot of things. A lot of manipulation. Something that tore a once thriving YouTube community apart. Ruth Ann says pending. Am I sounding all right? All right, guys. Okay, continuing on. Thank you, Braun, again. Braun, you put a 1 too.
I defended Fiona and Trevor daily. I did so in good faith, believing the information we were given was accurate. Our focus regarding Atalanta of Arcadia was placed on Trevor's former neighbour, a veteran widow with a young son. In April this year, it became clear to me that we had the wrong person. She was not Atalanta of Arcadia. What happened to her was wrong. The harm done to her was very real, and I take full accountability for my part in that harm. I've personally apologized to her.
Mandy was not the only one harmed, but Mandy was harmed a lot. She was very much so, and she was being harmed like way before because Mandy was Trevor's neighbor. So I want to know if this was all a pin on Trevor's neighbor. Like, how did this begin? Like, who was like? It's so weird. Plus, with all the different aspects of the fake lawyer and that, I mean, it's really a lot. Like, I don't even know how to even start. I'm gonna have to make some kind of timeline. I don't know. I don't even know if I can do it. Mandy, if you're listening, I'd love for you to reach out to someone. Mandy, I think you know who I'm talking about. I think you need to do that.
And I'll continue to stand by that apology without excuses or deflection. My behavior in that situation was unacceptable. And standing up for what is right means saying that plainly, even when it becomes uncomfortable. But let's go back a little. In October of last year,
let me stop right here. Absolutely, he is. That's why he's not. That's why he is not. Trevor, they're all involved, but the person that is doing the Atalanta talking and doing all those things, I do not believe is Trevor. Because no, he is too stupid. He has other people do his shit for him. Debs, you want to answer? Do you have an answer, Debs? Okay.
Work was ongoing. I was also asked by Deborah to help support Gertie Rude, who was experiencing significant harassment also from Team Atalanta. Again, I agreed in good faith. Our priority was to reduce pressure on Gertie Rude, Fiona, and Graham, so that Fiona and her family could have as much peace as possible during an unimaginably difficult period following Graham's terminal cancer diagnosis.
You had no idea what the kind of crudball shit they were doing while this was going on in their lives. So I'm going to say, I think you do know now. Right?
That second group consisted largely of the same people, and we worked relentlessly, often across time zones, with much of the work taking place on X. Tragically, further conflict escalated onto YouTube just 4.5 weeks after Graham's death and gained significant traction by April. The focus shifted towards claims about who controlled the Mexit community, with accusations heavily centered on Trevor and Fiona. Our efforts following that shift, moving from X to YouTube, was with the same intensity and dedication to defending Fiona and Trevor. During this time, my friendships with Fiona and Deborah deepened greatly. I believed those relationships were real, and I considered them amongst my closest online friendships.
Fiona,
so let's recap.
Hold on. Fiona.
This video is about calling out.
Fiona, what's your fucking middle name? Fiona Mont Hesketh, you disgusting human. You're fucking disgusting, Fiona.
The con. It's about unmasking.
But I think you already know that. I think you know. I think you already know.
Exit influencers who profit from manufactured conflict. Let's just say that again. It is about unmasking exit influencers who profit from manufactured conflict. It's about exposing the psychological damage caused by the push and pull dynamics of kayfabe, where loyalty, fear, and emotional manipulation are used to control the narrative.
It's a cult. It's a cult. It's the Trevor cult.
As well as the people.
Cult.
I want to repeat, this is not about revenge. This is not about harassment. It's about accountability, transparency, and recognizing how easily well-intentioned people can be drawn into and be used into something harmful when truth is exploited, when trust is exploited. Tonight, I'm here to explain how this happened to me, and what I've learned, and why accountability matters. Most people think social media is where truth gets debated and ideas get tested. Well, that's what I believe too. What I didn't understand at the time is that a lot of what we see online isn't really debate. It's actually just performance. It's from a term, there is a term for this called kayfabe, and it comes from professional wrestling. It means everyone agrees to treat a story as real, even when it isn't. And the story only works as long as nobody breaks character.
Yep.
When I was defending Fiona and Graham, I genuinely believed I was doing the right thing. I believe.
This is very interesting, actually. This is a mix because being in a cult is different than this kayfabe, right? Being in a cult it's different because this is more of entertainment, but the fact that they come together, they're using them together is just, it's kind of really interesting, you know, to see how they use that as how to manipulate. Pros, these are pros. They're pro-con artists.
I was standing up for people who were being unfairly targeted during a period of real pain and uncertainty. That really mattered to me. It is exactly why it worked. Around that very real grief, an online narrative formed, one with clear sights, clear vins, and an unspoken rule that Trevor and Fiona had to be protected at all costs. Once you're inside that story like that, the rules quickly change. You stop asking questions because you don't want to cause harm. You don't slow down because everything feels urgent. There's always another.
Now, this is where it starts to be the cult. Okay? Now, listen to what she says.
Another attack. There's always more drama. There's another accusation, another reason to respond immediately. And if somebody does pause and say, hang on a second, this doesn't make sense, they're no longer seen as thoughtful or cautious. They are reframed as dangerous.
Yep.
Not because they're wrong, but because.
Yep. Now this is where it goes from the kayfabe entertainment, where everybody plays their part, they play their role, and then if somebody doesn't want to play their role or says this is what happens is some people. Okay, let me slow down. And some people don't know that they're involved. Okay, they're an audience member that they don't realize that they're in the script. Now watch.
Of course, they've disrupted the narrative.
Yep.
What I didn't see at the time was how much of this runs on well-intentioned people. You don't feel like an enforcer. You feel like a protector. You gather information and then push back against the critics. You defend publicly and loudly, all while believing you're protecting someone who is genuinely hurting. I believe that.
Okay, I'm just going to talk from my experience. When you're in the story, or not in the story, but like for instance, for Ruthann and I, and for everyone that questioned, right? So that's what happened. We thought it was a normal situation. Everybody was normal. And when you found out something that was weird and you brought it up, right, you didn't expect for them to bring the hammer down. Like with me with the fake letter. Like when I was like, this is a fake letter, but I wasn't doing it to out anyone. I was just doing it to protect them from going and fighting for Trevor on YouTube, on Twitter and shit, just like Steph did. And he made them look like a fucking total ass because it was fake. Right? So Steph went on and made him look like an asshole and was like, this is fake. This is fake. And that's when they changed the story to it being a joke. Well, Steph wasn't in on the joke, right? None of us were in on a joke. And all I said was, this is fake. Don't go out there, ladies, and fight because Twitter's a mess right now and people look stupid. And then what I did was I unknowingly, I unknowingly challenged the narrative. And then they were just, But when you bring it up, because you don't realize what's happening around you, right? You don't realize it. But then when you bring it up and they give you a completely different reaction than you thought, because I thought I was going to just get a normal reaction. I thought I was going to be getting from them, thank you, we won't, we'll figure out what's happening. Okay, whatever. Like I said, Rhea could have just messaged me and been like, don't worry about it. We're going to all figure it out. Or don't worry, it's a joke. Don't worry about it. But no, what they did was they started a war with me. And that's what happened. And usually when people start wars with them, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. And they roll. And they roll. And that's where they fucked up with me. That's where they messed up with me. Because I said, excuse me. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you're not. And they were so used to everyone just shutting up and running away by all the threats and shit because I'm not scared of Fiona. I'm not scared of Trevor. And there's people that are terrified of them. And I'm not in the least. Not in the least. And they did not expect it. All right, let's keep going. And that goes for anyone. Boom! They started the war and we poked fun at everyone. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Oh, I'm staying tuned. Oh, I'm tuned for sure. I love this comment. Yeah, and then we took shits on all of them and they did not expect it. And you saw what they did to me, right? You saw what they did to all of us. Twitter is a mess. Still no difference. I don't go there. I'm not going there. Nearly done. Boom. Hold on. Let's start with a little sound effect and then we'll get back in the bronze video. Ah. Come on. Okay. All right, continuing on. Ho, 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 yo.
I acted on that belief. That's kayfabe working exactly as intended. Urgency keeps it alive, outrage fuels it, and loyalty slowly becomes more important than truth. Mm-hmm. No one encourages you to slow down and verify.
Nope.
You encourage to react, defend, and stay in your role.
React.
Breaking away from that
and
doesn't.
No truth there at all. So what you are doing, no matter what happens, no matter if the truth is coming out or if you know it's true, just like the fucking fake letter from the damn queen, which we all knew was true, just like Trevor selling his medals, wearing fake ones, which we all know is true. Once you say that, you're
dramatic. It looks like
and then they will attack and they know that it's fake. Or they know that it's true, but they're going to attack you anyway. Because they're in so deep.
It looks like stepping back. Like sitting with uncomfortable questions. Like realizing that something you've invested in no longer feels right.
Mm-hmm.
And that moment is quite frightening.
Cult. When you wake up from the cult and you realize that you have spent your entire life. Okay. And that's what happens to people in cult members, in cults, sorry. We'll say Scientology. We're just going to use Scientology as an example. Okay. You are born into something, like when you are born into something, and then you realize my entire life has been a lie. And that is very hard. And a lot of people realize that. And then they're like, now what the hell do I do? And and it's really psychological. They stay because they're like, fuck, now how am I going to get out of this? So they just continue to figure out a way to stay to get I'm just thinking too much. Oh my God, I'm just thinking too much. This is too much. What did Alex say? This is too fucking much. Well, you got to figure out a way to get out. You know what's happening, and you know you got to get out.
Because once
this is what I do. I knew. I'm just in my case with the other. You know, I knew that this shit was gonna end badly. I knew it. The red flags were getting thrown at me left and right, and I was stuck as a mod, and I didn't know how the fuck I was going to get out of it. Right? So what I do, because I'm self-destructive, right? I will blow up a fucking bridge, right? I'm like, today's it's going down. When I messaged Kaylee, I said, it's going fucking down today. I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm out. And I knew that if I just rolled quietly, all hell was going to break loose. So I made sure everyone fucking knew about it. Now, did it escalate to a point where someone couldn't handle the truth? Absolutely. Is that my fault? Absolutely not. That was the truth. It was words. And whether or not someone could handle that or be a child and then obviously end up committing multiple crimes, you know, but I knew that I had to get out of that fucking situation and fucking quick. And because you even see what happened, it could have been way worse. Thank God I dodged that bullet. I know somebody's saying, oh, I dodged a bullet. No. I did. Because that is an abusive fucking prick. Excuse me. Okay, we're going back on track. Yep. Yeah, no. I'm fired up, boy. Oh, they tried for years to shut you up, Michelle, and expose. I am expose them. I'm exposing them all. They all did it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit who decided to jump out of that boat. Jody, Rhea, all of you. I don't care. Because Braun, I didn't even know that you were around for a while. They started this shit. I want to know when Braun got involved. Braun, when did you get involved if you're still here? What year did you get involved? How did you get involved? And this had been going on a long time before Braun got involved. This isn't reckless, actually, today. Patrick, I want to thank you. Patrick, I want to thank you for being an excellent mod the other day and getting pissed off at people talking shit about my looks. Thank you, Patrick. I really appreciate you. 2 years. Okay, thank you, Braun. Thank you, Braun. Okay, so this has been going on for a long time before Braun came in. Maybe halfway. I'm going to say half. I don't know. What year is it? Every time you tickle the light button, an angel get its wings. Fifth and Grace. I'm going to go off track right now. Can we talk about the biblical interpretation of angels one day and what they really look like? Can we talk about that? Do you know what I'm talking about with the eyes and the spot and the rings and shit? Yeah, you guys. If you knew what angels really look like, you would shit your pants. That's why they say fear not. That's why fear not. They're not angels, they're extraterrestrial beings. All right, continuing on. Google that though for everybody at home. Google the biblical interpretation of angels.
Your time,
You're not thy son.
your emotions, your reputation.
Yep.
Walking away doesn't feel neutral. It feels like betrayal. Even when part of you knows.
Hold on, I'm going to go back a little bit just because I was talking.
Because once you've invested your time, your emotions, your reputation, walking away doesn't feel neutral. It feels like betrayal. Even when part of you knows something isn't right. That isn't weakness, that's human psychology. We're wired to protect the people we care about. We're wired to defend the groups we belong to. That's why this isn't about villains and heroes. It isn't about how easily good, well-intentioned people can get pulled into a story where questioning becomes impossible. That's what I had to face. That's what I've learned. And that's why accountability matters, even when it's uncomfortable. Let's introduce the magic of live streams. One of the reasons this kind of dynamic works so well is because live streams feel real. They feel raw. They feel unfiltered.
God,
Like
how are
you're
they
seeing
smart
the
enough
truth
to
as
pull
it
this off,
happens.
though?
And that
How
is
are they smart
exactly
enough to
why
pull this
such
off? Like, who is the brains? Because it's not Trevor. It's not the brains. Can't be. Maybe he is. That's why this shit doesn't work. Maybe he is. I don't know.
powerful environment for kayfabe. In a live stream, the person hosting, the content creator, controls the story in real time. Emotions are already high, and the audience doesn't just watch. They feel involved. They participate. They're writing in the chat. They're protective. They're urgent, like they're part of what's happening. Most of the time, the story is already set before the live stream even starts, in the form of clickbait headlines or preceding videos.
Yep.
There are posts hinting that somebody is under attack, suggestions of betrayal, enemies, danger. By the time the live stream goes live, people already know who's supposed to be supporting.
This is on point. This is on point right here.
And who's they're supposed to be angry with. Once the stream is live, questioning stops being welcomed. People asking genuine, neutral questions get ignored, mocked, and blocked.
Jody, Rhea, Zephyr, Cindy, Debs, who else? Tabitha.
Moderators quickly remove questions that don't fit the narrative. Doubt gets reframed as hostility.
Yep. You ask a question, you're hostile, you're starting trouble. Michelle, don't come in here starting trouble today. Right, Zeph? Isn't that what Zephyr always says to me? Don't start any trouble. That means don't ask any fucking questions, Michelle.
So very quickly, everyone learns the rules.
Don't debunk yourself, Michelle. You're not allowed to debunk yourself. Blocked. They can sit there and talk shit.
You don't question it.
And you try to debunk yourself.
You don't step out of line. And if you do, you're no longer just someone with concerns. You are treated as the enemy.
Yep.
And this is where it becomes self-sustaining, you see.
That's why public enemy, whenever you become public enemy, exit enemy number 1. That means you are no longer allowed in anyone's chat in the Megxit community, from the smaller channels all the way up to the body language guy. They come in, they see you in the chat, and what do they say? Do you remember? There's the sugar in the chat. You're a sugar, right? Just like Fiona. I'm going to get you sugar. She's a sugar. Now, what we're going to do is, I don't know if we're going to do it today, but we're going to rewatch Fiona's live that she first did about me, that video about me being a sugar and all that bullshit. That's what she does. And then they get Jody in all. That's why Jody needed to be a mod everywhere, so that she can control, I know, right? Fucking children. It's ridiculous. A sugar is the Sussex squad. So for everybody that doesn't understand, so a sugar is what the Megxit community refers to as the Sussex squad. And the Sussex squad is the Meghan Markle supporters. So there is the Megxit community, which is the Meghan Markle non-supporters, okay, or haters, if you will, because that's what it is. It's a hate fucking group. You know? Well, that's how it became. And then there are the Meghan Markle supporters, which is also a hate group. Okay. They're more of a hate group. I don't know, but I'd love for her to tell me because I'm sure she knows. Okay. So I know, right? So that's how they cancel you. Fiona goes around and she tells everyone that you're secretly in the Sussex squad and that you're working for Meghan Markle. Do you remember, Patrick, when they were telling me that I was working for Meghan Markle and that I was being paid? They said that I was being paid by Meghan Markle and Harry and that they were funding my low budget gaming channel. My no budget, meaning not a high budget, meaning no budget. Okay. Gaming channel. Where I had 64 fucking subs. Right? Because that's what I did. They blocked me out and I said, I'm not fucking dealing with this. I've been in this community longer than these assholes and I'm going to fight back. So that's what I did. I went on my Red Dead channel with 0 people watching me and I just fucking ranted about them. I just completely ranted. Right? So they're like, she's insane. She's crazy. She's a sugar. She's a liar. She is this. She is that. And I wasn't doing anything but screaming the truth at the top of my fucking lungs on Red Dead for 2 years. And then I said, fuck this. Right? It was me and Ruth Ann. It was me and Ruth Ann. Doggy Lover was there. I left her on the roof. A couple, my Red Dead people, they come over here sometimes. RDO Ghost, Sasquatch Man, everybody. And I want to thank Sasquatch Man the other day. And thank you, everybody, for the PayPals, for the Cash Apps. Merry Christmas to you guys for the super chats, for everything. Yeah. Okay. Continuing on.
Subscribers and moderators step into the role of protectors. They screenshot critics. They
Dictators.
collect receipts. They go after people on other channels.
Yep.
They amplify clips that reinforce the story.
Yep.
And they go on believing they're defending somebody vulnerable.
Yep.
And this cycle goes on again and again. In our community, it's normally every 2 months. No one has to tell them to do it. We all volunteer.
Yep.
That's KFAB doing exactly
they got you all to volunteer.
Exactly what it's designed to do. Live streams.
They always say, we don't make anyone do anything. Because Fiona even said that to me. She said, I can't control what my subs do. Can you control what your subs do, Michelle? And I'm like, no, I can't. But you can tell them to stop. I could tell them to stop. They don't do anything, though. Bad. Yours do.
Also reward emotional escalation. There's tears, there's shock, there's urgency. Those moments get attention.
Crying in tears, how horrible they are to my family. Do you see what they've just done now? Do you see what they just said to Faith? Fiona! Holy shit. Are you telling me you were saying this shit about your own fucking daughter? You vile, disgusting cretin. Holy shit. It's all coming back to me. Member berries. Oh my God, member berries. Fiona, you said that shit about your own daughter, and I defended her from you. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh my God. You are a sick, fucking twisted bitch, Fiona, and you are jealous of Faith. You are jealous of her. And you're telling me you are the one that got her fired? I knew you did. I knew she did. When they said that, oh my God, I'm shaking. Oh my God. when she said that Fiona got fired, that Faith got fired from her EasyJet job. When she said that she got fucking fired from her EasyJet job, I said, fucking Fiona did it. I said, Fiona did it. I know she did it. I said, she got her daughter fired. She is so jealous of her. She is so jealous of her. Stop laughing at me. It's serious, Patrick. Thank you though. Thank you for, I was about to fucking hop a plane. We got to get that fucking girl away from her. I know you love your mother, Faith, but Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. I fucking knew it. Fiona blamed Team Atlanta for getting Faith fired from EasyJet because she said they were calling there and harassing her. That is why Fiona outed where Faith worked. So she could fucking blame it on other fucking people. You are a sick, jealous bitch, Fiona. You fucking hold those fucking children back, Fiona, because you are jealous that they are going to turn out amazing. Jesus Christ, member berries. It's all fucking hitting me now. Everything, all that shit, you guys, all that fucking shit. She outed her fucking work. Because she was proud and she wanted to brag about it. Fiona, fuck you, you sick bitch. It was fucking them, Braun. I think I'm going to fucking throw up. Like, I feel like I'm going to fucking throw up. Shut up, Patrick. How dare you say I would do something like that to my daughter? How fucking dare you, Michelle? Attack her. Eat shit. No wire hangers. No wire fucking hangers. Ever. Merry Christmas to everybody but fucking Christina. Jesus Christ. All right, let's continue on. I fucking knew she did that. I knew it. I said, this is a fucking, you know what? No, Fiona, you can trick lots of people, but I'm so smarter than you, girl. I am so much smarter than you, bitch, and I can see right through you. And I saw right through all that shit. And you knew it. And you know it.
They get clipped, they get boosted, because accuracy doesn't spread the way emotions do. So the story keeps escalating. New villains, new threats, new crisis, new drama. And stepping back becomes harder because the audience is there watching live, expecting the performance to continue. They thrive on it. The most revealing moment is when somebody breaks that unspoken agreement. They say something like, hang on a second, this doesn't make sense. Or hang on, we might be wrong.
Yeah. Hang on, we might be wrong. This doesn't make any sense.
What happens next is almost the same. The chat turns hostile. The moderators step in. That person gets reframed as malicious, not because they're wrong, but because they broke the performance. And once you understand that, a lot of what you see online suddenly makes sense.
All right.
So, using me as a case study.
Because I'm going to need a cigarette to get through the rest of this video.
This is my reality for the last little while.
And a bong hit to get through the rest of this fucking.
There are a few key elements that are important in my story.
Hold on. Let me pause this. We're not leaving. We're saying, well, if we got to stay here all day, we will.
The first
to pause this. We're going to stay right here for a minute, you guys. and I need to have a bong hit, and I need to get a cigarette. Maybe just a cigarette. Is it okay if you guys sit here for a minute? Please. I don't want to lose anybody. I will be as quick as I can. I mean, I will inhale that cigarette as like I'm fucking, you know what, boys. Okay. So please, just please. Is that all right, you guys? I want you guys to sit here, and I just want you guys to remember, get your member berries out. Remember all that shit. Just remember all that fucking shit that they said, that they have done. I'm fucking shaking. All right. I'll be right back. Please entertain yourselves in the chat, you guys. Please. I need a coffee too. Give me 5 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Jesus Christ. Hi, you guys. Okay. I'm not. I got coffee. I had to smoke a cigarette too. I don't no, I don't smoke cigarettes in the house. I had to go outside. I had to make a coffee and then smoke in the house. I can have the bong. I have the bong here. So don't worry, yeah. Oh, Alex. Nah, if I was doing anything, I'd be throwing fucking up. Because I'm fucking disgusted. Oh my god. Is anybody else super grossed out by this whole thing? Like, this is insane. Hi, Reenie. Hi, Reenie. Welcome, guys, back. I just sat on my porch, right? And I'm smoking this cigarette, and I'm like, I cannot believe this shit. Like, I am like, you're trying mushroom coffee? Oh, after that, I need some lots of caffeine. Does that have caffeine in it? Oh my god. Actually, I don't think I need any more caffeine. I'm like, oh, all right, let's go, you guys.
It was a live stream on Candle's channel where he sang "The First Cut is the Deepest" in reference to Alex. I was not present during that live stream, but what occurred there later had a significant and deeply personal impact on me. The second key event was another live stream on Candle's channel. During that stream, Trevor joined the panel and was clearly intoxicated. He made threats towards Megan's mom.
Okay, now let me do this. Let me make this very clear. I don't know if anything was going to happen. I don't want anything being blamed on Candor. This is not Candor's fault, and we do not want it to be diverted. So if they're don't. I don't know what's going to happen. I didn't watch all this yet. This is pretty much where I stopped, but this is not Candor's fault. Candor was pushed to say that shit to Alex. It was a fucking setup. And yeah, he said it. And I think I'm actually almost 100% positive that he regrets saying it. Okay. I'm sorry, continuing on. I have no damn heat in my fingers, y'all.
And her son. I was not present for this live stream either, but this incident directly connected to what happened with Alex shortly afterwards. On the evening on the 13th of July, which was already the 14th of July for me here in Australia.
Oh, I love that you have dates, Braun. I love it. I love the dates. I love it.
I noticed Alex was posting repeatedly on X about Candor, Trevor, and Fiona. He spoke about what he perceived as bullying by the three of them, but there was most of his...
I don't know where this is going, but this is not Alex's fault either. This is not Alex's fault.
Focus actually was on Candor and Trevor. And in that direct reference to the two live streams we just spoke about. Out of concern for everyone involved, Alex, Candor, Trevor, and Fiona, I made every effort to de-escalate the situation and urged Alex to take the conversation onto direct messages. My intention was to calm him down and to understand how I could support him as he was very clearly unraveling. This resulted in me being in direct messages with Alex for approximately 6 hours. During that time, I repeatedly urged him to seek professional help as he shared evidence with me that he was self-harming in the form of pictures and a video.
I gotta go like this.
Although I did not know his real name or where he lived, I contacted the Metropolitan Police and Samaritans in the UK, asking them to try and identify him.
Oh, Braun. This is not your business to do, Braun. This is another problem I have, Braun. You think that this is all your business to do these things all the time. And I don't understand why. You're in Australia. You're in Australia, ma'am. Oh, Brawny.
And provide him the urgent support he needed. I also reached out to Candle and Deborah. Deborah, because she's Trevor's senior moderator, as I had no direct contact with Trevor himself.
Trevor's senior moderator. Come on. Is this the real world? Is this the real world? You guys are playing fucking. Oh my God. The cosplaying around here is bizarre.
To notify them of the situation and to ask them to stop any further abuse of Alex to keep the situation under control.
Shit.
By late September, Candor had a full weekend of live streams planned. One of those focused on the UK political system. It was after that live stream that everything between Candor and me changed.
Hold on.
That led to 6 straight weeks of daily abuse.
Hold on, that's my video. Bro, that's my video that got put back up, by the way. And I'm pissed at you, Braun, for that freaking one with the what the hell is it called? What is it called? Oh, the one with the wrestling thing with Vince McMahon and all that shit. Because I deleted it because I was pissed. And I was like, I don't feel like dealing with you. And then they put them all back. And I was like, fuck. They want to put it back. I may re-upload it. Don't mess with me. I may make it again. But this is mine. Braun. Why did you not like your video, Braun? Braun, you were saying all this shit about us and you got freaked out because I made 3 videos on you. And Braun, also, you know I did it. What just happened? What just fucking happened? Braun, and also I know that
to keep the situation under control.
Wait a minute.
By late September, Candor had a full weekend of live.
Yep, my fingers are on the short bus today, boys and girls. We are so sorry. This is for fucking real. Can you believe this shit? This is for fucking real. You're not going to believe what the fuck's going on, Nola. You're not going to believe what the fuck's going on, Nola. Fill Nola in. It is because Braun acts like that. I don't need you, Braun. And it was hilarious. You did so much shit to us, dude. And that's hilarious. I treated you nicely. Oh, what I was about to say. Braun. And then you lied, Braun. You don't even know what's going on? Why? You catch up first. Yeah, I noticed that. Did you notice that? Are you noticing that? Yeah, it's time for all the fucking plants to show their fucking roots, boy. Braun, you know that I did not make that AI photo of you, right, Braun? And you were telling people that I made that photo of you. For one, it's not you. And for 2, I didn't make it Ren did. Ren did. Who the fuck is Ren? Yeah, well, there's no need to leave, Nola. There's no need to leave. Don't worry. Don't worry. Play, bitch, play.
Live streams planned. One of those focused on the UK political system. It was after that live stream that everything between Candor and me changed. That falling out led to 6 straight weeks of daily abuse from him.
I don't hear
this. The first 3 weeks I stayed silent.
I don't want to hear this shit,
I honestly believed that if I didn't engage, it would eventually stop. It didn't. The content about me kept coming, so I made the decision I needed to defend myself. My defense comprised of 5 videos. And
do not blame Candor.
Only 5 videos. The first 2 responded directly to Candor's abuse against me. The third, titled Perpetual Victim by Day, Self-Appointed Hero by Night, was actually addressing a number of allegations Screwed Slime had been making and was asking answers. You might recall he was at that stage of asking for answers. So there were questions, allegations made about a number of us, being Trevor, Deborah, Candor, Fiona, and myself.
Pause. Look, October 17th. Look at this, a praying mantis. This is my birthday.
The 4th video dealt with something deeply personal, was an attack on my son. And the 5th was about KFAB, which actually is the precursor to everything that I'm talking about tonight. I believe that video changed my relationship with Fiona. From that point on, I noticed a clear shift, especially when she described it as an interesting video. My final video went out on October the 15th. After Fiona and others asked me to stop responding publicly to Candor so that the drama between Candor and myself could end, I respected that request. The abuse against me, however, did not stop. On October the 17th, I became aware that a private WhatsApp conversation that I'd been having with Becky Slavin had been shared and leaked to Candor.
Now, Becky is the wife. Becky is the wife of our Con Shawnery. We all met him the other day. Very lovely lad, I'd say.
Or aspects of it had been shared and leaked to Candor. I will acknowledge this openly. And I had a moment of weakness. I made a public video showing this full communication to prove to Candor and Becky that I had not fabricated or photoshopped any evidence that Becky was playing both sides.
Yeah, see, this shit I don't give a shit about.
I failed to redact her phone number.
Yeah, I don't give a shit
simply
about
was
that.
not acceptable.
See, this is the problem. See, this is the problem, Ron. I want the story. I want the answers. I want the answers. This Becky and the DMs and the fucking recorded phone calls and all that shit. Sorry. No offense, Bron. With all the players, all that stuff. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about your fights between each other. I don't care. I really don't. I don't think any of us care. We want to get through. We don't care. I want, this is what happened. This is what I did. This is what everybody else did. Why? Because I want to know why.
Becky,
and I want the main players. I don't want this Becky's this or that. I want to know what the fuck Debs is doing. Jody, what the hell have you done? Rhea? All of them. Because it seems like they moved on to a new crew. Because they had a whole totally different crew back then, right? Now we have the Denise crew with Annabelle, with everyone there, right? So what happened to all the other people that were around? This has been happening forever. And what the fuck does slime have to do with this too? I want to know too. Where's Poppy Fields, the Duchess of Much Less? Poppy, why is no one excited about this? Why is there so much silence on Flops Camp? Flops Camp, why is there so much silence? This is amazing. Poppy, this is what you wanted, girl. Poppy, this is the answers, right? Where the hell are you? Come to this comment section right now. If you would like. If you would like. Why is this is groundbreaking bombshell shit, and we've got no one talking about it. Isn't that something? Motherfuckers. Continuing on.
Mistake. These events link directly to the four-way conversation that's been discussed on MMD's recent lives. The same conversation Trevor is now accusing MMD of leaking. Something Becky said in that private conversation with me on WhatsApp exposed the truth. It showed her hand. It became clear she had been a leak the entire time. I was hurt. I genuinely believed Becky cared about me. Yes, the friendship was relatively new, but I had no reason to believe she was playing both sides. Candor publicly called her out on October the 17th during his live stream.
I don't care about this stuff. When does this shit end? I don't give a shit.
Particularly my own actions, so that the allegations could be refuted.
What allegations?
Immediately following that live
with
him, sent under my own name and my email, not a sock account, not an anonymous email address. Under my own name and email, I was hurt. I genuinely believed Becky cared about me.
Oh,
yes, the friendship was relatively new, but I had no reason to believe she was
you need to get some friends in real life. No offense, ma'am.
Science. Candor publicly called her out on October the 17th during his live stream after MMD made him aware of what was happening. Then October the 20th, Screwed Slime showed material that I had previously shared with him, sent under my own name and my email, not a sock account, not an anonymous email address, under my own name and email to Slime, stating it was from me. That material.
Oh, that's another thing I want to know. Oh, I want to know how many sock accounts this group has. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
related to allegations he had made against Trevor and Candle regarding the abuse Alex had previously endured on those lives. Specifically, the claim that nothing had been done to support Alex. Well, I know that a lot had been done to support Alex because I was there. That live also addressed the situation between Candle, Becky, and myself. So there were two aspects of that live. So in defense of Trevor, I shared all my communication showing the efforts made on that day to support Alex, particularly my own actions.
Braun,
so that
he
the
doesn't
allegations
care, Braun. He probably didn't even read it. He doesn't give a shit. What did you want, a cookie? Braun, God. I'm sorry, girl. You need a talking to. We're giving you a talking to.
could be refuted. Immediately following that live, Fiona blocked me, alongside with Becky and Candle.
Don't care.
I respected Fiona's wishes. I did not attempt to contact her. I didn't attempt to get her to change her mind. I didn't attack her.
All right. So what are you trying to say here, Braun? No offense. Are you trying to say that this is when Fiona blocked you? Because Fiona blocked Braun. I obviously am. Can you not talk? But you're talking around it. The problem. What is the point here? You're talking around the point. Can you tell me the point in the comment section, Braun, please? Is this when Fiona blocked you, Braun? I'm not trying to I'm not trying to interrogate you harshly. Okay, this is when you started to see when the games were starting to be played. This is when you started to see. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying. I know you were. I know you were. Sorry, my mood's all over the place. Because we've been working really hard on figuring this out for a long time. And I'm really excited. This is exciting. All right. I'm going to shut my mouth.
I simply stopped watching her live streams and completely disengaged from chats and comments. I
Yeah,
had
right.
respect from her. October the 21st, Trevor chose to then vilify me in a members-only live. He called me. He named.
This all popped off on October 17th. Oh my God, it's kismet. How fucking. Oh God.
Me. He called me a.
I'll tell you what, boy. Libra. Remember Libra season? Look at Libra season. Look at this. It stopped the 21st. Libra season. Remember, it was amazing. Remember?
And 3 times. He mocked me, clapping like a seal, claiming I demanded thanks for my efforts over the past 2 years. Let me be absolutely clear. At no point have I ever demanded praise, adulation, or thanks from Fiona and Trevor. At this time, Trevor's channel had over 174,000 subscribers. I had 93. That felt like bullying, plain and simple. He used the material I had shared with Screwed Slime, material I had shared to defend his reputation.
Yep.
As justification to
Slime. That's why they call you Slime, boy. Yeah, I bet you're fucking running. Yeah, I bet you're not coming back anytime soon, are you, Slime?
To attack me publicly, both in members only and in a community post. That post was later deleted at the request of Deborah, but the damage was already been done. Following this live, I will share a voice recording I sent to MMD shortly after all of this happened. It captures the impact of the relentless abuse, the portrayal of Becky playing both sides, and the effect Trevor's members only live had on my mental health, to the point where I had to seek professional support because I was at breaking point. This isn't drama. This is what actually happened to me.
Yeah, do you know what happened to us? Do you have any idea the shit that you have been doing to us, Braun? Your ass is lucky you're not in fucking the Outback Steakhouse police prison. Shout out to MMD.
Immediately following Trevor's members only live, I privately shared with a close friend that I felt deeply let down by both Fiona and Trevor. I was trying to understand what I had done to deserve being publicly rejected in that way. I also shared concerns about what I believe to be psychological manipulation used by some content creators in this community, often at the expense of others. A friend asked me not to react emotionally and to remain silent in order to protect Deborah, who was a dear friend of mine.
You thought
I honored that request.
No one is your friend, Braun. You don't even know these people. Braun.
As a result, I remained silent on YouTube and X for 2 months, making no comments in live streams, chats, or community posts on YouTube until just last week, and making only 2 posts on X the week previous. During that time, for my own well-being and closure, I sent private emails to both Trevor and Fiona. I had come to accept that I would never likely receive a clear explanation for what I experienced as deeply hurtful behavior.
What happened?
Particularly given that I consistently defended them. I also realized that they may simply be unable to provide this explanation.
Fuck. Oh my God.
I never received any acknowledgement from Trevor in response to my email.
No shit.
I
no fucking shit.
Did, however, receive a response from Fiona. My email was a farewell message to her. I offered her the freedom to repair her friendship.
Farewell, darling.
With candor, and that I would walk away with grace. She expressed love and asked for forgiveness.
Yeah,
but offered no.
Listen to what? Oh, it's okay, darling. It's okay, darling. Yes, I forgive you, darling. And then she's like, get her.
Explanation to her actions. What stood out to me was how harshly she spoke about herself, describing herself as not strong, not brave, not kind, and not worthy of what I had done for her. While this was an unusual response, it did give me closure around what I believed was a close friendship. However, during Denise's very next live stream, Fiona stated that I was angry with her, that she didn't understand why. My letter to her was only kind. For transparency, I have included the emails I sent to both Trevor and Fiona in this pack.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
I will also share them on my community post page. In my personal view, both emails were gracious and kind, but I encourage you to read them for yourself and form your own opinion. Both letters are my letters. They are my copyright.
All right. No shit. We know. Okay. Let me get back to this comment real quick. Where was it? The comment? God, please do not. Oh my God, my brain. Okay. No, you don't think he was paid. Okay. How about this? I think so. I think he was. I don't think he was paid per se, but I think maybe somebody gave him a little tip. We'll give you some tips. Here's a little tip. Here's a little tip in your cash. PayPal. Here's a little tip. Here's a little, because he was collecting for all that bullshit. Who knows? And if not, okay, because this is reckless speculation. Shout out to Maria. She's got a reckless speculation song, by the way. We're going to play it. What was he promised? What something? He was promised something. Whether it was shout out, subs, something. If he was not given a little here, shut the fuck up money. You feel me? Allegedly. It's all alleged here. Everything is always alleged here, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Who the hell?
I remained silent until last week, when I made a few brief comments on separate community posts and videos. I also participated in one live stream, the first one in 2 months, when I was invited by MMD onto her panel. We had a light, non-confrontational conversation. And shortly after that, everything escalated. As I mentioned earlier, following the live stream with MMD, several key friendships were questioned because I did not attack Candle while appearing as a guest on MMD's panel. Trevor also questioned why I was allowed on MMD's panel as somebody who constantly abuses him. That's a lie. In the early hours of my morning, I received a WhatsApp message informing me that my long-standing and extremely close friendship with Deborah had been terminated.
Oh, geez.
The stated reason was that I had responded to two
Rodney was
posts
dramatic.
on YouTube and had written a post on X describing Trevor's use of the word cunt as abusive.
Uh-oh.
In that instance, I was defending Ava, Fiona's moderator. Ava has been a close friend of me for some time.
This is
And
what I'm
she had-
talking about. Ava, Morgan, Michelle, Morgan, were you a plant? Morgan's the plant. Ava, Morgan, Michelle, where are you, girl? Where are you, girl? Oh, I knew it, Morgan. Morgan, were you really my friend? You weren't my friend, Morgan. Did you really want to hang out with me all that time on Red Dead? Did you? Come on. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. No, were you a plant over there? Were you a plant over there? Were you, Morgan, were you a plant from Fiona's camp over to Atalanta's camp, which is the same camp, Ava? Thank you. I thought so too, because you can't fake that, really. Like, you could not be, I'd quit. I'd be like, I can't watch you guys. You got to pay me more. I can't watch her. Nobody cares. Please stop exploiting children, please, for likes and clicks. It's disgusting. You'll probably never see it. Just saying. Maybe once, maybe one day. Fucking. Okay. Did you? I don't care. We'll get into that later. Let me not get off track. You see this? Look at this. So did you have shit to do with all the shit that Braun was doing? Yes, everybody. I'll grift today since I'm a grifter. My Cash App is fully operating. So is the Super Chat. So is my PayPal. It is in the description. I'm just teasing. Okay. Okay, Brahman says Michelle Lee Claire. I like Lee. I do. I really like Lee. I do. Leah Curious Owl. I'm trying not to call her what I used to call her. Lee. Ava asked to apologize to Fiona, which shared with Fiona, and now how Ava came to know Fiona. Did you know she wasn't a plant? Did you know that you were working for the same team on both sides? So she was just in the dark side. Like, you were on both dark sides. Like, it's the same team. It's the same operation. Who was all involved in this operation? And is that what happened when Jody and Rhea took shits? And then they got to blame it. They're having problems about, they can't handle Michelle and all this bullshit. No, it's you, Fiona. Oh my God. I'm blown away. I got like 1 million member berries, and Ava's not a plant. I got 1 million. Oh, yes. Please tip your mods. Holy shit. We're going to do this one day. Can we do this one day, you guys? Can we do a tip your mod day? Where we all are generous to Melty's mods. Everybody get your Cash Apps, get your PayPals. Maybe we'll do it Christmas. Maybe we'll have a Griftmas. A Melty Griftmas. Because we've been working so hard and long hours for nothing while all these people are getting fucking paid everywhere. Oh my God, you fuckers. And Denise, you're a moron. Okay, let's keep continuing on. Oh my God, I have so many member berries popping up. Like they're like this one member, member.
Done nothing to warrant being sworn at. As Ava is a survivor of domestic abuse, I'm particularly sensitive to language that I perceive as verbally abusive or aggressive, and I felt compelled to speak up in her defense.
Well, Braun, you're lucky. You are lucky, Braun. Hold on. Something's going crazy. You're lucky, Braun, that you don't have any money. I'm not in Australia, and I don't have any money because I'd sue the fuck out of you. And I didn't have any losses. You didn't really make me lose any money, but oh, you're the one, asshole. Threatening me with the police all the time. You know, threatening someone with the police is harassment. Your ass should be locked the fuck up, Braun. And I need you to understand that. I know, Ruth Ann. Some random lady gave you money. I know we need to pay Nola here. Mm. Oh, you motherfuckers. All you plants are coming out. So I just surrender. And maybe you won't get surrender. Just surrender.
I also want to be clear that my post did not name Trevor. However, his reputation preceded him and assumptions were made regardless. I was also vilified by Deborah that I didn't write a post taking on candor in her defense. I have to admit, I didn't have it in me for another.
I don't give a shit if you did. That's the point. That's the point, is that you really did it, Braun. Saying it and really doing it is fucking two different things. You really did it. You really did it. And I didn't even and you don't even know the laws. Do we have to be into this again? Like, please don't get upset, Braun. But Jesus Christ, I mean, we're not just going to give you a hug and say, oh, it's all forgiven, Braun. Because you can't think critically, ruin people's lives. Do you understand? And guess what happens? Braun, let me tell you something right now before we continue on. If you unalive somebody for someone, if someone makes someone if you unalive someone for someone, Braun, and your defense is, I was manipulated. Do you know they're gonna say? They don't give a shit. Do you know right from wrong? Do you know right from wrong? No. Yeah, because she's fucked. Oh.
Terminated with no.
I was in a YouTube make-believe cult. How much money did you give them, Braun? This is another thing. Braun, I'm sorry I'm yelling at you, girl. I'm sorry. I'm just got to get it out. Look, Look, girl. I know. Jesus Christ. Did you give them money? Did you give Fiona money? Yes or no? Whether it be just you didn't give them any money, whether it be for a thank you, for a great live stream, not because they asked for it, would just, So they didn't did they ever ask you for money? I want to know in the comments section if they ask people for money. Do they ask people for money? No. Do you know if anyone has? Yeah, who did that? Can you tell me who did that? Flop did it? Can you tell me in the comments section who did that? Who gave you the video? Because I know for a fact who did it. Possibly, because there's only 3 people that would know that. Who gave you the video? I want answers. Don't lie. I'm asking you, Braun. Don't answer anyone else, please. Answer me. The video with me. You just said a video. You just brought it up. They were outing a video. Where did the video come from? Oh, Annette did it. Sorry, Annette said it. Who was behind bringing out the film I was in? Sorry, it was Annette. Sorry, I'm sorry. Antoinette. It was Antoinette. Sorry, I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, we're not playing dumb around here, please. We want answers. I don't need paragraphs. I don't need psychology fucking reports. Who the fuck did? Who had it? Let's continue on before I fucking blow up.
Opportunity for me to respond because she had already blocked me. Denise went live. During that live, Fiona was invited onto the panel, and in my view, her behavior was passive aggressive. Let's be clear about the context here. I respected Fiona's request when she blocked me, saying it was for her mental health. I did not retaliate. I did not engage with her at all. I remained silent. After a month, I sent Fiona a private farewell message, a genuine one, purely for closure. I only responded privately after Fiona told an outright lie about me on a live stream. And yet, she now has the audacity to suggest that some people have wafer-thin skins.
Ron,
her passive-aggressive comments, shown on the screen right
Ron, would you be doing this if Fiona didn't out you? If they didn't tell you to go fuck yourself, Ron, would you be doing this shit? You will not get shit past me.
now,
Well, think
implied that I'd complained she hadn't said enough nice things about me.
Shit.
That's simply untrue.
But no one does. No one does.
I asked for adulation. I'd never demanded praise. I'd never said she hadn't given me enough. That narrative exists solely to excuse her own behavior. Her comment about Gertie directly references my private letter I wrote to her, where I explained that Gertie herself had said I had replaced her. That context matters. What's particularly interesting is this. Fiona was perfectly comfortable with me calling out Megan's mom, despite the fact she herself used language far more extreme.
Yeah.
Language that was sexual, graphic, and degrading without issue.
Yeah, but you did it anyway, Braun.
So let's not pretend there's suddenly something about standards. The comment about someone, and I can only assume me, hating her bauble is
Answer
a lie.
my question.
As Michelle made a comment.
Answer my question. Hold on, I'm going to get to this in a second. Answer my question. Who the fuck had it? I know it was Flop or Poppy. It was either Flop or Poppy. Because only 3 fucking people knows about that fucking video. Flop and Poppy. And do I care? No, I don't. Because it was fucking awesome anyway. But I fucking played them. I knew they were going to do that eventually. I was like, could you imagine if the Sussex Squad got a hold of this video? Fuck off.
On her live that she was shocked with my compliment of her collection. It was actually Zephyr and Isabella who said to Michelle they had an issue with my bauble. I thanked them for their concern. However, at no stage did I have any issue. It is also interesting how the same posts that was suddenly a problem for Deborah 20 minutes earlier had now become a problem for Fiona, and how a friendship was terminated 20 minutes before live started, where two of my dearest friendships were dismantled over essentially.
I knew they didn't really like the bobbles.
The same issue.
I knew they didn't. They were like, meh, we got to pretend we love them. Let's pretend we love them.
No, that's no coincidence. And Fiona, regarding your claim that I dragged you into the conflict between Candor and myself, I have numerous messages where I explicitly asked you not to choose between us. I repeatedly asked you only one thing, that you ask him to stop. I am more than willing to show you these messages.
Braun.
Did you forget telling Candor that you wanted to lose my number?
I don't give a shit. And that Braun, do you understand that what you were doing? You were slandering people, making all kinds of shit up. Do you have any idea what you have been doing? And you didn't stop for 1 second and do your own research, or you just didn't care to? This could have saved you tons of time, Braun. I don't think that you're evil, Braun. I think you're an idiot. Not a second fucking thought. Now, this is not, come on. Now, you know you were lying. You know that you were lying over and over and over again for 2 years, not with one shred of proof. They didn't give you one shred of evidence, but you continue to, I know, but you continue to slander, harass, defame without any evidence. The shit that you have been saying about all of us, are you insane? Braun, did you forget all the shit on Twitter? I'm talking about Twitter. You and the fucking Al and who else? ORMV and Don. And that's why ORMV was sent here. And I don't give a shit what she fucking heard. They demand everything from, hi, Christine, how are you? Hi, Christine. They demand everyone to give them every ounce of their fucking information, their every fucking second in life for proof. And they have went on this bullshit for fucking 2 years for you, 4 for others, 6 for more. Let me tell you what, Candor was in a fucking hard spot. Your working day, good. No, you didn't. You really thought that? Lies about you? Not cool at all? Lies about everyone? Don't blame this fucking shit, K-Fab shit. We all knew it was happening. I don't give a shit what you've done. Look, Mandy is besides the point. Mandy is besides the point. You have not just hurt Mandy, you've hurt everybody. And Mandy herself has hurt people. Now, did Mandy know that Team Atalanta was Trevor this whole time as well? Do I need to get to the bottom of that? Was Mandy really Team Trevor and really not even fighting with him? I want to know. I want to know. Because Mandy did some effed up shit of her own. Because of Team Atalanta. So does Mandy know that Team Atalanta is Trevor? Is that all bullshit, though? The plot thickens. Member berries. Oh, I have all this. I have it all. I have it all documented, boys and girls. In video form, And if Mandy did not realize that Team Atalanta was Fiona and Trevor and that she was being bamboozled, she's going to need to make a phone call. Mandy, you need to make a phone call today. You know who? Do you know fucking who? I already said that. There are not many innocents in this whole mess, You have seriously hurt people. And in a court of law, they're not going to give a shit about your KFAB. In the court of Melty, we don't give a shit about your KFAB. Hold on. All rise. The court of Melty is now in service. You may be seated.
In the conversation, this ever became public, you would deny saying it? Fiona, you talk about masks. On that point, you're right. You do wear one. And underneath it,
she wears many, and she underneath it is nasty.
What I've seen,
the bottom of her fucking barnacle ass, crusty, fucking rotting, disgusting, mold filled. Fiona, it doesn't matter how much paint or pictures you put up, you are on a fucking piece of rotting wood. Period.
He's not kind and it's not honest. Now let's talk about your video piece. It came out just days after Denise's live. The same live where you dragged me publicly. So yes, I question the timing. On Saturday, you were very happy to take shots at me. And then suddenly, it's kumbaya. You don't get to go after somebody publicly and then decide a few days later that you want peace.
I love it. I think I've said this before. You don't get to start a ton of shit. I'm saying this to you too, Braun. You don't get to start a ton of bullshit and then decide when you want it to end. Oh, nope. I'm caught. Let's have peace. We're caught. I'm so sorry. Let's have peace. You don't get to decide. You don't get to fucking do all this crap for years. And then decide, sorry, peace. Let's have peace. When you get caught.
Peace. But everything else, your tone, your posture, your expressions about me showed absolute disgust. You tried to bait me during Denise's live. I didn't bite. I stayed quiet. I stayed dignified. And when I later spoke on MMD's live, that doesn't mean you get to now decide when I'm allowed to respond and when I should shut up. You don't get to start something and then suddenly call time when it stops suiting you. Peace isn't something you perform on camera. It's about how you act when no one.
Thank you, Gareth. Thank you, Gareth. And I don't know why I was calling Garth Gareth. I know who you are, Garth Schwing. Fucking weirdo. Thank you. Look. What are you doing here? Are you the real Jimmy? Somebody click that and see if it's the real Jimmy Crab. Jimmy. I mean, the real JT. JT, I pinned your channel. I gave you a shout out. Can I get one too? Can you drop my link? Drop my link somewhere. Thank you, Gareth. We love you. I don't know who got those, but let's see who got them. Ah! Oh, Debs. Why are you here, Debs? Let's see who got them. Hold on. I gotta get it. I gotta get it right here. You know my fingers are in the short bus. Hold on. I can't get here quick enough. I can't get here quick enough. I'm stuck in an ad. If you know what's good for you, Elaine Debs, Scottish treasurer. Congratulations, Rosie Lover and Bella. Welcome to Megxit Mafia. And don't worry, I will get you guys all little fucking things for your thing, because Denise did it. I've been putting it off. What do you guys want? I think I'm gonna do I think the face I'm gonna use, I may use actually I don't know. That's not really a good idea. I don't know what I'm gonna use yet for the pictures, but yeah. Thank you. Jimmy Crowlegs has 86 subs. That may be him. JT, is that really you, bro? And what the hell happened with Chicago Muscle? I missed it all on Friday. I missed the whole Chicago Muscle thing. All right, continuing on, and then we're almost done. Are we almost done? I think we are. Yes, we're almost done.
He's watching. And then after all that, I get a message through MMD saying, you love me?
Huh?
That's confusing. That's the push and pull.
She
One minute I'm
she's
being
fucking
publicly
with your brain
criticized.
now.
The very next moment, it's love.
Oh
and
my gosh,
honestly,
she's in
I
love with
don't
you again. She's
understand
fucking with your
what
emotions,
you're actually angry
MMD.
about. I haven't spoken to you.
Pause. She said that 5 minutes later, she was telling her she was love bombing you. She's fucking with your emotions. She's a mental manipulator. Vanna, where'd you learn this crudball shit, you psychopath?
In over a month. I gave you the respect of not reaching out when you asked to be left alone. And then when I did reach out, everything was private. You chose to deal with it publicly. A close friend would have picked up the phone and sent a message and said, hey, Bron, this is what I'm upset about. That never happened. So let me guess, you're angry about something Deborah shared with you. She's the only person I've spoken to in the last 2 months about this. And what hurts is that instead of talking to me, you wrote me off. And instead of owning that, you leaned into the idea that I'm fragile or mentally ill. This is the latest narrative you've got for me. So, as if that explains everything away. That's easier than looking at your own behavior. You've talked about a constant series of battles. There haven't been any. I've been silent for 2 months. The only private conversations I've had were with Deborah. So if you think otherwise,
everybody,
someone
lurkers.
has been feeding you a story because you're not getting that from me. Kayfabe only works because it's constant pulling you in while quietly pushing you away from the truth at the same time. The pull is subtle at first. You're given a role, you're made to feel like you matter, like you've been chosen, trusted, or you're into something really important. When you defend the narrative, you're praised. When you show loyalty, you're recognized. When you stay aligned, you feel like you belong, and that feels so good. Your brain rewards that feeling. Approval, connection, certainty. You don't think that it's manipulation. It's just like, feels like community. And then there's the push. The push doesn't show up loudly at first. It shows up like pressure, as fear. The idea that questioning means betrayal. The sense that stepping back means exclusion. The warning, spoken and unspoken, that they are watching, that they also foster a sense of loyalty. Doubt gets framed as dangerous. Silence gets framed as safety. Obedience gets framed as protection. So you're pulled in by belonging and pushed away by thinking too hard. The tension is what keeps people stuck. When something starts to feel off, you don't leave.
Hey, can you guys drop Johnny's link? Guys, check out Johnny Yarborough. Please sub to him. We're starting a new crew. I think we're going to start a new crew, Johnny Yarborough. It's going to be bigger and badder than that fucking freak of nature, Betty fucking Hayward, and that piece of shit, Danielle. Oh, and guess what? Oh, God. Jim Terry, if you don't want to talk to Laying Pipe, you send him my way because I will gladly have him on, and I will gladly have him spill every drop of fucking tea on that methed up little piece of fucking rat garbage. Thank you.
You lean in harder because the group promises relief if you just stay loyal, if you just keep defending. That's why people keep supporting narratives that no longer fully make sense to them. That's why stepping back feels like risk, not relief. And the moment you do step back, the push becomes impossible to ignore. The coldness, the distance. Your role in the story is quietly rewritten. You are no longer valuable. Not because you've changed, but because you stopped performing. The
Yep.
push-pull dynamic isn't accidental.
That's what they did to Don. It's because she stopped performing. And you want to know something? I don't want to give Don a pass. You're welcome. And make sure everybody subscribes. Oh, we got good things coming, Giant. I have good things coming for you, I think, in the new year. I need to get your phone number or something. Everybody subscribe. Dawn, I feel bad for because she has an issue, and she's got some issues. Dawn does. And it doesn't. She did it too. She did it too. But I think that she's learned a lesson. But Dawn, we love to hear from you, girl. But she has. Braun, you're fucking fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You can make decisions.
It's how kayfabe sustains itself. And once you understand that, you can finally see why leaving feels so hard.
Big plans, Johnny Yarbo. Big fucking plans, boy.
I wonder, Fiona, if I had created a channel when you asked me multiple times, and I'd aligned to you whether I would be rejected from this community today. Being outside kayfabe doesn't feel fake. It feels right. At first, it's grounding. There's a clear story. There's clear sides.
It's the Trevor cult.
Clear, good and bad. The kind of clarity is comforting, especially when online, where everything else feels chaotic. You feel useful. You're inside kayfabe. You feel useful. You need it.
Birds of a feather flock together. And sometimes those feathers are fucking psychopaths.
Like you're part of something that really matters. There's also a sense of protection. You're told someone is under attack. Somebody's vulnerable. You've got to go protect the vulnerable person.
No, you're not a victim.
Stepping in feels moral.
I'm going to tell you why you're not a victim. And this is not going to be the reason you think. You're not a victim because you've learned such a lesson. You have learned a lesson. Okay? So no, you're not a victim. You just had to learn a lesson. You are a student. Braun is not a victim. She is a student. And she just learned a lesson. And I hope you take this lesson with you. And I know it's going to probably fuck you up for life, Braun, because now you know you can't trust anyone, especially on the internet. These people were not ever your friends. They ended up putting you in trouble, in danger. They made you, Braun, do the shit that's illegal. They made you do it so that you can get in trouble for it. Okay. Hold on. My finger's sticking again.
Watching you, helping. Over time, though, that identity gets tied to your story. Your reputation, your friendships get tied. Your online history gets tied. So when something shifts psychologically, doubt stops feeling neutral. It starts feeling dangerous. Not because questioning is unreasonable, but because asking it threatens your place in the group. When somebody else questions the narrative, it creates real discomfort within the group, almost anxiety. Because if they write, the person questioning it, what does it say about everything we've defended? So your brain does what it is wired to do.
Yep.
You protect the investment. You rationalize. You dismiss. You reframe that person asking the questions as the problem.
Yep.
That isn't malice.
That was us, Braun.
That's cognitive dissonance.
That's been us, Braun.
Leaving kayfabe feels like loss of belonging, loss of purpose.
And you did that.
Loss of certainty. All the stuff that I've been feeling. And often fear of becoming the next target. That's why people stay longer.
Because we're getting to the bottom of this, and I need her here for that.
That's why people stay longer.
That's why she's here.
They should.
Because I'm not going to shut her up.
And why breaking kayfabe feels emotionally heavy, even when it's the right thing to do. Understanding this isn't just about blaming people. It's about recognizing how powerful these dynamics are. And why compassion and critical thinking really matter.
Yeah, you needed critical thinking.
So this is not about hating individuals. It's not about challenging the game that's being played. Sorry. This is not about hating individuals. It is about challenging the game that's being played. There has to be a better way than psychological manipulation. The kind of mind games that leave people confused, dependent, harmed. The mind fuckery.
Yep.
It's the emotional equivalent of somebody killing your dog whilst they pretend to help you search for them.
Yep. Yep. Fiona would do that. One of those things. Hold on, you guys. I'm sticking.
Welcome to Conga Composer, the dynamic document generation software that allows you to create any business-critical documents anywhere with data from everywhere. Automatically pull data from your customers and products. Use your latest logos and branding.
Okay. All right. What are we thinking? What are we thinking here, boys and girls? Now that my mouse stopped working. There it is. There it's working again. Okay. Are you gonna pay for it? You gonna buy it for me, Alex? Will you buy it for me? I'm poor. I'm cheap, I mean. I'm cheap. Somebody told me to say it the other day. You're not poor, Michelle, you're cheap. All right, you guys. We've been on for 2 hours. And I don't know if I'm going to be back later to talk about this, but we'll definitely be back tomorrow to talk about it. So that is what is happening now. And we have so many answers. I need so many answers. Who's Ren Braun? Who is Ren Ava? All right. I think we're going to dive into that or divulge that information maybe, but we'll get into it. Maybe not today. Maybe not. Definitely tomorrow. Okay. So, how dare you? Denise? Zephyr? Debs? This is not bullshit. Brendan's 2 people. Who is that? And how do you know? We're going to wait for more information from you. We're going to need some proof. So Ren is definitely not. Okay, so this is where we are with the Ren situation. Okay, I'm just going to get into it. Ren is not Renata. Her name is not Renata. She is not Ren. That is not her. Okay. So that Renata Stoke person is not Ren. I know you. I know. Don't worry. I'm going to talk to it because it's got a lot of information. Don't let me not get to the bottom of this. That's sketchy because I'm getting to the bottom of this. I don't give a shit. How do I know this? I can't tell you. I'm going to be like you. I can't tell you. There is no way in hell that woman has a master's degree in psychology. She's a moron. No, we're not giving out sympathy. Oh, no. There is no sympathy being handed. I'm getting pissed. There's no sympathy being handed out today. These are lessons. Today we're learning lessons. There's no sympathy here. We watched the live. There's no sympathy. We're learning lessons. It's all about learning here today. And we're getting to the bottom of this shit. Oh, don't you worry. Yet you're demanding I bring receipts. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Braun, you've been lying about everyone. Forever. We're not getting sympathy. We are getting schooled. And it's the fact that a large group of people are strangely quiet. Okay? And bizarrely quiet. Silent. No, she's got a lot of answers, and I'm going to listen to her. So that's a problem if you don't want to hear them. That's a problem if you don't want to hear them, I think. That's a problem, Nola, if you don't want to hear her answers. Here we go. How them roots, girl? How them roots feeling? Them roots are getting all fucked up, aren't they? Don't mess with me. All right, everybody, we're going to go for now. Braun is supposed to have a master's in... I mean, not Braun. Excuse me. Ren is supposed to have a master's in psychology. No, she doesn't. She's a fucking catfish, and she's stolen someone's identity for facts and giggles, we'll say. For allegedly. Everybody enjoyed this live? Everybody enjoyed this live. It's weird who hasn't. Because I already know everything. You know this, right? Yep. See ya. Please smash the like. Thank you. All roots being showed. No, that's not the real her. Can you go call her? Actually, she's already there. Don't worry about it. Yeah. No shit, she doesn't. It's amazing. Put it in the comments if you thought this was an amazing live. Or get your ass out of here, plants. All right, everybody, please smash the like. Please subscribe. Or whatever you want to do. But I will not sugarcoat the truth for anyone. Whether or not you think you know what it is, or you don't want me to say it, or whatever, or you don't want me to talk to this person. It's coming out. Okay? Eat shit. Smash the like, and I love you all. I love you all! I fucking know it! I was right, and I fucking knew it, and I told you so, and I fucking knew it, and you get it, fucking knew it, and you get it, I told you so, and you get it, I told you so, and everyone gets I fucking knew it. Smash the like. Bye!